Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the big diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Los Angeles Lakers come into town in this game. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Paul George has made a reputation as a dynamic two-way player. He said you can dominate a game in so many ways. That's always been my mindset. I just go out there and ball. Kevin, back to you.
Well, you love that versatility, DA. Thank you. Some incredible athletes in this one, Brent. Defensively, what does it take to stay in front of somebody who's got that kind of explosive ability?
For me, a small prayer. For other guys, it's knowing time, space, distance to make sure that you can collect anybody's first move. As you know, Kevin, you can't be thinking out there. If you're caught thinking, especially defensively, you get to read the back of the jersey of the guy you're guarding quite often. Can't happen here tonight.
And it can take your mind off of the other things you've got to do.
Well, yeah, that, and then you're always using one key phrase, which coaches talk about in practice.
Yeah.
Help.
Oh, yeah.
I need help.
Help. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Lakers 5 right now. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Davis. Then it's Green. Then it's LeBron James. And it's McGee in at the 5. Beverly the pass to Leonard. That's tipped. James wide open. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Beverly dishes to Leonard. Tries again. Can't cash in from close range.
I give the defense a C+ on that possession, but still, I'm sure he's upset he missed.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Here's Zubac, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon. Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Zubac. The Clippers have long labored in the shadow of the Los Angeles Lakers. A lot of ground to make up for the Clippers.
Well, from 1977 to 2011, the Lakers made the playoffs all but 2 seasons and won 10 NBA titles. So in that same time, the Clippers got to the postseason only 4 times and just won 1 series. So yes, Kevin, you're right. That's a well that you're looking up from if you're the Clippers. But the last 5 seasons, they've been better than the Lakers. Much better.
Poked loose. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Inside, Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Stolen by Beverly. In the corner, George with it. And he's good on the 3 ball. George has got his first 3 points of the game.
Paul George showing his offensive confidence right there, just letting that one go as soon as it touches his hands.
Here's LeBron, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. To the middle. George with the bucket. George has got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Beverly, and they're on the break. Takes a 3, and again Los Angeles with the triple. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverley grew up in the west side of Chicago. He said it was a pretty rough high school to go to, Brent.
John Marshall Metropolitan, and he was the head of a 1-2-2 full court press where he just racked up a bunch of steals. Can you imagine just not getting the ball ever over half court? That's because Patrick Beverley was up there playing defense.
Lakers trail by 10. LeBron outside. Outside, Davis. The pass to Kuzma. Over Beverley. That one wide left.
The offense sputtering just a bit here, 1 for 4 in the game.
And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
Count that one.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
I love his will, his take charge attitude, the aggressiveness, all of that showing up here in the first.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Leonard with the steal. George finds Beverley. To the paint. Here's Leonard. And finished off by Leonard.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here, guys. Wow.
And already the lead is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
They get the rebound. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Now here's Leonard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Leonard's got 6 points.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
LeBron's shot is good.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And Beverley kicks to Zubats. Back to Beverley. Outside, George. Pass to Harkless. Just 5 to shoot. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Zubats. Lakers trail by 10. Pass to LeBron. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Yeah, hard to stop LeBron from getting in that deep. So the size, the speed, the power, the position. 2 more.
George, that's a 2-pointer. That one off the back iron and out.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
When you're trying to space the floor, Green's the guy you want out there. The defense is forced to respect him from range.
So it's the Clippers now, following the 3 by the Lakers. Here's Leonard. That one's off, still out of sync.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers. There's just no excuse to leave someone that wide open. Communication breakdown.
And George kicks to Zubats. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, Greg, you knew that the Laker front office and Magic were going to do everything they could to bring in big-name free agents, and they succeeded. They got the biggest name of them all in LeBron.
LeBron coming to L.A. completely shifts the mindset of this organization. Team was very busy the rest of the free agent period as well. Still made very aggressive plays as this is a team that is looking to win now.
And the first one at the line is good. Freaks checked in for Harkless. He's perfect from the line this time. The Clippers last season really proving the value of the new two-way contracts. G League players who could step up and play a lot of time with the parent club.
I mean, the Agua Caliente, that's the name of their G League squad, was huge last year as the Clippers pretty much became the lab rats for how these two-way contracts were going to work, how you move players up and down between the rosters. And Doc found some real winners last year that came in and started a ton of games for Doc Rivers, and their contributions almost got them to the playoffs.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Zubac's the pass to Leonard. Kuzma pulls it in.
Credit the defense, wisely avoiding fouling the shooter. Don't want to give up a personal there. And he made him attempt a difficult layup.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Clippers making a change here. Harrell's checked in, and then for Los Angeles, Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Danny Green. Clippers leading by 6. To the inside. Stevenson against Leonard. Here's George. Beverly feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Outside Leonard. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Right now he's just out of sync. A lot of shots rimming out, and he's got to try to find something different.
Davis dishes to McGee. Good on the shot. McGee's got his second basket of the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
George against Caldwell-Pope. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Williams, and the rejection by James.
LeBron using his length that time perfectly. When he's in the area, you can't throw up anything lazy.
And after the Lakers landed LeBron, the talk was about if they would add Kawhi Leonard as well. Ultimately, it didn't happen. Lakers want to keep their young guns in the end, and LeBron has said he felt that the team was ready without Kawhi and came to the Lakers because of that youthful core they had in place.
The free throw drops for Dudley. Brent, the league is shaking things up as far as training and evaluation of referees. Do you think it'll result in getting a higher percentage of calls correct? They're pretty good as it is now.
The referees are fantastic.
They are.
And the fact that we're even having a discussion about a higher percentage of correct calls, Kevin, I would just like to have a higher percentage of correct calls for the rest of this game with you.
Well, good. This guy next to me handed me this card. It wasn't my idea. It was this guy over here.
Yeah, well,
he said, ask Brent about the refereeing.
We need the stats, guys.
Yeah. Oh, we do. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now here's Williams. In the corner, George with it. Dishes to Harrell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Stevenson. And again, no good by the Clippers.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Goes back up, and LeBron with the layup. LeBron's got 6 points.
Well, you like to see LeBron make the read there as it comes off the rim and taking advantage of crashing the glass.
Kicks it to Harrell. Pass to Williams. Back to Harrell. And the rejection by James. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Clippers with the ball. George, no good. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Lou Williams.
Did you see LeBron just shrug off that contact there? It's like nothing even hit him.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And, Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office have been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
And that one misses.
Even with all of the impressive number of seasons under his belt, LeBron James retains this kind of remarkable drive and competitive spirit. When the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end, anytime you lose sight of him, he's got a huge advantage.
Here's Davis. James trying to free himself up. Dudley finds James. Over Williams. LeBron with the bucket. 10 points for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, this roster for the Clippers is in transition, no doubt about it. You think of the franchise's history, plenty of dysfunction, but over the last 5 or 6 years, they've been the best team in LA. Now it's a time for them to reset, try to find some new stars to carry it forward.
Here's Williams. Great touch on the 16-footer. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
So good at scoring over the defense, Lou Williams. It's like he's better under pressure or with more difficult shots from time to time.
Now here's LeBron. 10 points for him. Shamet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Davis pulls it down. And Brent, you look at the Clippers ownership group, the front office, the coaching staff. It's a different story now from days past, isn't it?
Well, it just feels a little bit more stable. It just feels like they want to compete at the highest level, and they will do the things necessary to commit to winning. And we've seen that happen pretty quickly for the Clippers.
The shot by Williams, no good. Lakers leading by 3. Caldwell Pope outside. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Well, you know, Davis, and he knows, is going to draw the attention of multiple defenders, and that time connects with a teammate to get it done.
Harrell kicks to George. LeBron against Williams. No good on the shot. Davis with some nice D. And Los Angeles guys shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Good on the bucket.
And right now, the game plan seems to be working.
It looks like this team has finally gotten into the club and found its rhythm, trying their best to pull away.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sweet Lou Williams came into the NBA straight out of high school. I don't think a lot of people remember that back in 2005. The former 45th pick has more than exceeded his selection spot over the course of his career, last year winning the 6th Man of the Year award.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Williams.
What sets Lou Williams apart right now is his confidence. This guy is a gunner who comes in and believes that he's going to score. He often does.
And both free throws good for Williams.
Kevin, these are easy points. Remember, free throws.
LeBron against Williams. LeBron shot is off. Clippers trail by 5. 34 seconds left to play here in the first.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 5. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. 17 seconds left to play in the first. Williams looking around. To the right side. Shamet. And the Clippers miss again. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up a controller and fire up NBA 2K, thank goodness, including the king himself, LeBron James.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously, when I'm playing the game, I'm putting certain lineups on the court that I see could actually help us in real life, which is very weird.
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
Well, their efforts have been rewarded here after one. Winning the battle over second chance points has them ahead on the scoreboard.
Freak is out there with Paul George. Then it's Williams. Then there's Harrell. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. 4 on the clock. His first shot coming late, and that one's good. Freak's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Clippers.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
The pass to Tucker. Tries a 3. No good. Shot missing. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Shamet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Outside Williams. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Well, the in-between game is really nice from Lou Williams. Great at working his way into a place on the floor where he can attack you with a shot.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since the rise of the Warriors, we've seen a fair amount of soul-searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team, but we have often seen it also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. And here is Williams, following the three-pointer by Anthony Davis. Shamet, he's guarded by Caldwell Pope. To the inside. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Harrell.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now here's Dudley. Pass to Caldwell Pope. And here's Tucker. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Davis missing.
And forcing the miss there. He just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be. The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Tucker, the pass to LeBron. Lets it go from deep. They get it back. Dudley off with the layup. Clippers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
When you're a veteran player like Paul George, you understand that even 24 seconds is a long time. Great patience to wait for that play.
Timeout called the Lakers. Aside from one recent year, we've seen plenty of coaching changes. When teams come up short, do you think that position maybe gets too much blame?
Probably, and coaches know that's exactly what they're in store for once they sign a contract
And
to coach
paid
a
that
team.
kind of money.
Yeah, all of a sudden they know that what happens on the floor, the end result is going to be whether or not I coach this team the next year and the year after and the year after. Interesting cycle of things that happens, though, Kevin, is when changes are made in a front office around the league. Sometimes the managers want to put in a coach where they feel either a little bit more comfortable with or a style of basketball that they're more comfortable with. And sometimes the success on the floor for the coach has no bearing on whether or not he's going to keep his job.
Right.
Because management would like to see a different product out there. So they become a victim sometimes of upper management movement and sometimes are removed from being the head coach.
Good thoughts. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty at the line.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
So it's the Lakers now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Will it go? Rebound by Harrell. And Greg with Kawhi started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
And the Lakers have possession. Paul George unable to get his shot to go. Here's Daniels. It's hauled in by Zubac. Clippers leading by 3. A shot by George, wide open. No good with the triple. Tucker finds McGee. Now Kuzma. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Maurice Harkless is checked in for the Clippers. Zubac, the pass to Beverly. Sweet little floater. Beverly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Kuzma. inside, McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Now, here's Zubac. Guarded by McGee, and that one's good. Beverly.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Daniels. He's still scoreless so far in this one. McGee. And Harkless pulls it down.
And you got to give him credit there. Great effort to contest that shot.
Well, I love the fact that they put the security system on their house, protecting the paint there.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Daniels with it. There's the three, and he's good on the three ball. Daniels has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Beverly. He's got 9. Now here's Leonard. Down low, Zubac, and that one is stuffed right through.
Love how Leonard slices passes through the defense. He guts the defense pretty quick on that pick and roll.
Here is Daniels, defended by Harkless. On the wing, Daniels. The wide open look here for Kuzma. No good from outside. Clippers leading by 7. To the middle, here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved his offensive game is pretty remarkable. After coming out of San Diego State, came into the league as just a defensive stopper, and now really, truly a two-way star and one of the deadliest scorers when he needs to be.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops. With Leonard in his offense, he slowly took on more and more of the scoring load while adding skills to his game.
Yeah, he'd always been an efficient shooter from the outside. I mean, that was the big question mark coming in. But he added a lot of volume the last couple seasons and did not lose the percentages. So took on a little bit more of the playmaking role, maybe sometimes playing the point small forward. So that combined with great mid-range, this is why people talk about Kawhi Leonard being a top 10 player in the NBA. There's good reasons for it.
Here is Daniels. Here's Kuzma. Here's McGee. Missed inside. Clippers leading by 9. Left side, George. Beverly for 3. Green with the rebound. The Lakers with the ball. Pass to Kuzma. He dishes it to Daniels. On the wing, Stevenson. And it's McGee atop the key. Just 5 to shoot. Daniels, no good. Daniels has gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Good. And the Clippers lead by 11.
Well, when you get into a system, your first system in the league where you share the ball, Kawhi Leonard keeping his head up and finding the open man.
Stevenson kicks to Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
Now here's Green. Just 5 to shoot. Stevenson inside the three-point line.
And after doing such a good job with the 3 ball in that first quarter, don't seem to have the same magic here in the second.
And it's Leonard missing. Lakers trail by 11. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Stevenson against Leonard. Stevenson finds McGee. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one's good. Daniels. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Setting up the half-court offense now.
They've got to find a way, not enough ball movement or body movement when they get in the half court.
And the pass to Beverly from the arc. A rebound by the Lakers.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
To the paint, deflects the pass. And now the Clippers on the break. George with the ball, and it's George finishing it off.
You always talk about the first 2 steps in transition, and Paul George out quick and decisively that time.
Harkless comes with a double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. Kuzma passes to Stevenson. Daniels with it. He's covered by Leonard. And the shot goes in. Daniels has got 8 here in the quarter.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Now here's Beverly. 9 points in the game so far. McGee with the block. And he gets it back. Count that one. Beverly's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. Lou Williams is checked in for Paul George. And then for the Lakers, Jared Dudley's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Danny Green. And LeBron subbed in for Troy Daniels. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Beverly, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
There's something about Beverly. He seems to be one of the point guards who enjoys the physical contact out there, always looking for something.
And Patrick Beverly last season excited for a bigger role on the Clippers, but knee surgery wiped out his season.
Yeah, and he's in the final year of his contract, Kevin. A lot at stake as he hopes to earn a significant raise from a salary that's been one of the league's best bargains.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Beverly.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Freaks checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Both free throws good from Beverly.
I think Patrick Beverly, for the entirety of his NBA career, is really going to embrace the role of being the villain. Has no problem with it whatsoever.
Now here's Dudley. Shoots over Zubac. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Clippers lead by 16.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Stevenson kicks to James. Pass to Dudley. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Now here's Leonard. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. 6 to shoot to the inside. Zubac no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Here's Williams following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Williams against Caldwell-Pope. Williams passes to Freak. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Freak's got 7 points for the quarter.
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
LeBron James on the wing. Over Beverly.
I think Patrick Beverly loves the challenge every night to shut down his man takes great pride on the defensive end.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus at that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. An outstanding first quarter for Paul George. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 2 steals. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they play well.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they struggled in a number of areas. Protecting the rim is really at the top of the list. They haven't made that a priority. They haven't put forth a whole lot of effort. You got to protect the rim.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
That's a bird's eye view of the Staples Center at sunset. Gorgeous, isn't it, with all of Los Angeles in the background. Welcome back, everyone. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, scoring consistently from range. He really lit it up there in the first half.
We'll see if they keep feeding him right now until he cools down or until the defense does something to take him away from these great opportunities. No reason to go away from him.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Green. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And LeBron not messing around. That time in the paint, close to the rim, smelling blood.
Here's Beverly, following the bucket by the Lakers. Up top, Leonard. Over LeBron, and the rejection by LeBron. Here's Davis. James finds Davis, and the rejection by Zubac. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Tries yet again, and Davis with the basket on the assist by McGee. 9 points for Davis.
The ball rotates over to AD, and he simply rises up and makes that jump shot look so easy.
Leonard kicks to George. Six on the shot clock. Fade away. They get it again. Here's Zubac. Lays it up off the glass. Zubac has got 10.
Well, they missed their first 3 shots, and after that maybe they'll get some air underneath their wings a little bit.
Here's McGee. The Clippers grab the miss.
That's a great effort on defense. He definitely rushed his shot a little bit down low.
It's deflected. Here's Leonard. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 12. Lakers trail by 17. Passes it to Kuzma. To the inside. Stolen by Zubac. Down low, Leonard. Good work there as it goes.
Defense just pinballing off of the frame of Kawhi Leonard, determined to score.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. To the paint, here's Davis. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now, a bit out of rhythm.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. Here's George. Good D by James.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Now, here's Green. It's Davis on the wing. Misses the 3.
Well, the D looks like they're laying off just a little bit. He made 1 3 in the first half, but they're still daring him to shoot, and he can't make them pay for it.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
ABC's checked in for the Lakers. Beverly against LeBron. He kicks it to Tucker. That one, no good. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Here's Beverly. Here's Leonard. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Harrell. Over Davis. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Clippers lead by 21. And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. Green, the pass to LeBron. And Harkless pulls it down. Harkless has got 8 rebounds in this game. Great open look there. 5 points in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 14. Davis inside, defended by Harkless. Shot to stop the run, and LeBron with the nice bucket inside. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
You got to do better than that, or at least try. LeBron James, just too strong, and a little contact is not going to go a long way.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 16. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Davis. The Clippers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. A free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
When he came into the NBA, Kawhi Leonard wasn't the most refined player, but something in Spurs management and with the work of the coaching staff, they found a superstar.
Freaks checked in for the Clippers. Williams comes in for Patrick Beverly. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Now Green. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From the baseline. Yep, it counts. Kuzma's got 5 now. Here's Williams. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's Leonard. He's got 18. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. The free throw drops for Leonard. Some changes for the Lakers. Jared Dudley's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Green. So he gets them both. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. To the inside, Dudley. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot.
Williams kicks to Harrell. Leonard on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in L.A. for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
The first one falls.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Leonard hits them both.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half, going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Caldwell Pope kicks to LeBron. Again, the Lakers.
And this quarter has been all about him. You feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Williams against James. Nobody near Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Hey, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Uh-oh. It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
The Lakers have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
Only 71% from the line last season. And rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And the Lakers making a change here. Stevenson's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
Well, Montrezl Harrell, seen by many as a throw-in in that Chris Paul trade, has paid huge dividends for the Clippers.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart. Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Pass to Williams. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Williams has got 9 points.
Unable to close out defensively, even against the smaller shooter.
Yeah, it's tough sometimes to get a hand up on the three-point shot, but in this case, that didn't even affect it. Well, even though he missed, you like seeing him taking that kind of shot. The defense must be better.
A 3-ball and another 3 for the Clippers.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Caldwell Pope outside. Williams against Stevenson, and it's Davis with the jam.
And when AD takes off from the ground for alley-oops like this one, it really demoralizes the opponent.
And Leonard has it in the corner. Over Stevenson. Leonard, no luck. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 46%, making some buckets. And Davis throws it down.
There's no way that LeBron James is not going to come in and dictate the tempo of this game. Just keeps his eyes up and drops a nice dime there.
Freak with it. He has 7. Williams. LeBron with the block. And it's Freak missing. Lakers shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Kicks to Harrell. There's the dish to Leonard. And Lance Stevenson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Shamet drills it from outside. 8 points for him.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
James against Williams. James kicks to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
On the wing, Williams, covered by LeBron. 6 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Over LeBron. Great D that time from LeBron. 1:58 left in the third. Over in the corner, Dudley. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Feeds it to Harrell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Banked in off the glass. Harrell's got 6 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And Caldwell Pope taking over this game. Tremendous confidence he's displaying in his ability.
Shamet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. There's the pass to Williams. From downtown. The shot missing. Great D that time from Davis. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Davis has got 20 points.
Yeah, this team would be in some bad shape, guys, if he wasn't scoring like this right now.
And there's the feed to Leonard. And the shot goes down.
Got to do your best to root and push and shove Kawhi Leonard outside of the paint. He's just too strong and too skilled on the inside, and then he starts to get comfortable.
Switch. To the inside. Here's Davis. Rebound by Harrell.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to LeBron. Over Williams. Misses off the right iron.
I still love the shot selection. The defense wasn't really a factor. You need to be more aggressive guarding the mid-range.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Freak is out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Paul George. Then it's Williams. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And it's blocked. Now the Lakers on the break. McGee finds James. The second chance effort. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Good, and the assist goes to James. Stevenson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Lakers. Clippers leading by 15. Outside Williams. In the corner, it's Freak. Shamet. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Passes it to Freak. From deep, but they get it back.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. With the floater. And Williams with the layup. And the Clippers lead by 15.
Lou Williams still has some nasty handles. I love him busting out some of those tricky moves from time to time.
Dudley, no luck. The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Williams can't get it to go. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Caldwell Pope right side. Inside. Shot from the low block. And James with the nice bucket inside. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
LeBron James has developed that outside shot, effective from that area on the floor.
Down low. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Lance Stevenson. Clippers with the ball. 13-point lead. And that one is good from Zubac.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
James looking around. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. And the rejection by Zubac. Offensive rebound. Now here's Kuzma. Off target with his 3.
Man, that's a clean shot, too. You got to sink those. He must be disappointed that he blew that chance.
LeBron against Beverly. At the top of the key, Williams. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Got that one up quick. Caldwell Pope's got 9 points now in just the second half. And the Clippers call time here.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. Can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Maurice Harkless is checked in for Freak. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Even though they're ahead, he said these guys are capable of catching fire. They can score a lot in a little. I don't want to see anybody easing up until the final whistle. Guys.
Thanks, David. Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and is very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
That's good from Williams. Lou Williams last season dropping a career-high 50 points on the Golden State Warriors in a regular season game.
Well, he led the Clippers to that convincing win on the road against the defending champs, and you better believe he saves his best game for the stiffest of competition.
And both free throws good for Lou Williams. Lakers trail by 14. Kuzma kicks to Dudley. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the middle. LeBron passes to Dudley. 4 on the clock. Here's Kuzma. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from George. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Paul George in 2017-18 taking his three-point shooting to new heights. In fact, Brent, the best percentage of his career. Most makes, too.
Well, he's one of the league leaders, Kevin, every year, and just becomes so dangerous from the three-point line. Playing in that secondary offensive role in OKC, he pretty much feasted on catch-and-shoot opportunities with Westbrook having the ball.
First free throw is good.
Think about Paul George in his second year in the NBA being named the most improved player. He's just gotten better from that point. And you don't have to win an award every year to prove it.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, PG played his first 7 seasons in Indiana with the Pacers and guided them to 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances. And that playoff PG moniker that he came up with, it holds true if you look at the numbers. And when the Pacers were about to rebuild, I think Paul George let them know that he was willing to move on to continue his career somewhere else.
A lot of fans in Indiana upset with Paul George for deciding to leave. Do they have a point, Brent, or is that unfair?
I think it's a little unfair, Kevin. 7 great years from Paul George. Obviously had to recover from the leg injury and came back strong. But PG wanting to go somewhere where he could win a title. And that's a decision that every player has to make. PG thought somewhere else he might have that opportunity and maybe more chances to do so.
And the first one drops. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles leading by 14. And Beverly kicks to Zubats. Shoots over McGee. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
He's having a night right now. Credit to the shooting touch, helping his team with the lead.
Caldwell Pope the bounce pass. It's LeBron with the drive. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubats has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Kuzma. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Caldwell Pope's got 11 points here in just the second half. Beverly against LeBron. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Down low. Rebound the Lakers. Dudley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 13 feet away. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Caldwell Pope.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And we talk about Lou Williams being one of those herky-jerky players, unpredictable at how he's going to score, but he will score.
Free throw good, Lou Williams. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Jared Dudley. And both free throws good for Lou Williams. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Left side, Davis. Over Harkless. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with Anthony Davis, you look at how young he is still. I mean, scary to think that his best games are still ahead of him. Not just this year. I'm talking like 3 or 4 years from now. He could honestly be the best player in the league in a short time.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Davis. And with Davis's prime just ahead of him, just what do you think his ceiling might be, Brent?
I don't know. 28 and 11 the last few years. His upside seems to be nightmarish for any opposing coach. I wouldn't be surprised to see him have multiple years of 30-plus with 12 or 14 rebounds. There's simply nothing on the court that AD cannot do. And Anthony Davis is just as complete a player on the offensive end as you're going to find. Great facing up, great mid-range, plays with the back to the basket. One of the things that is his best quality, Kevin, that does not get talked about much is just how devastating he is in transition. One of the game's greatest runners and finishers. And when you're playing with a point guard who will advance the ball, he becomes that much more dangerous.
The free throw drops for Zubac. And Brent, for Davis and his offense, the stat lines he can put up are just jaw-dropping.
Man, even from a historic standpoint, very few big men can dominate a game in the multitude of ways that AD can. Incredibly quick with his decision-making. He's really got great footwork. And with his length, he has the easiest time getting a shot off any switch. I mean, it's just an automatic mismatch. He is truly a special player.
Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Leonard inside. He's against Kuzma.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Inside, McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Harkless finds George. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
That free throw good from George. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Davis. To the middle. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Zubac, the pass to Beverly. Back to Zubac. Now here's Harkless, guarded by McGee. Outside for George. Just 3 to shoot from deep three-point range. That's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
The pass to Beverly. Tries it from 19. The shot's good on the assist by George. And the Clippers lead by 15.
That's pretty good focus there from Beverly. He doesn't mind having the defense on him as long as he focuses on that rim.
Beverly against LeBron. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good. Kuzma. Clippers leading by 12. And Beverly kicks to Zubats. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Pass to Beverly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
That's good from Beverly. And he makes the first but misses the second. Lakers trail by 13. Green, no luck. Passes it to Zubats. Second shot opportunity. To the wing right side. Pass to George. They had a number of cracks at it but came away empty-handed. The three. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Davis.
Commending the unselfish play there. What vision on that pass.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. From 13. Misses off the left iron. The Lakers shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And just such great work from the athletic big man, Anthony Davis. Just so devastating on offense.
Now, here's Zubats. He's guarded closely. 14 feet away. The shot off that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 28 points for LeBron.
I really like the awareness, noticing that he's got the mismatch. And then he just used his size as his advantage on the layup.
George finds Zubats. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Down low. And George gets it to go. George has got 23.
Well, you'd like to push Paul George out of the paint if possible. Goes into his bag of tricks to score that time.
Here's James, and another basket for the Lakers.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
George against Green. A second chance effort. A nice shot by George.
Yeah, Paul George athleticism sneaking in there, getting a second chance opportunity, and then he ends up cashing in.
And there's the pass to James. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Great patience on the block, elevating with ease and then sinking the close-range shot over the top of the D.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kuzma against Leonard. Kicks to Harkless. Back to Leonard. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. Kuzma pulls it in.
And that was an easy one there, just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
And have to defend better in the paint. They just let him set up way too deep.
Well, he's going to punish you down there if you're not more physical than he is, and look for them to go right back to that play.
And the effort and anticipation on defense won't show up in the individual stat sheet, but effective.
Yeah, he takes a nice angle on it. He doesn't get the block, but he does get the alter.
Lets it fly. And again, no good by the Clippers. High post, Davis. LeBron outside. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Oh, that is the play of the game.
Nothing more rewarding than hitting the big shot for your team.
And the Clippers call time here. A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Beverly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Oh, no good.
Well, he's one of the most uniquely built players in the NBA, and Kawhi Leonard draws contact often. I'm not sure he feels it, but he gets it.
He sinks the clutch free throw. So he gets them both, and it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, free throws put them in an excellent position to win this thing now. It's all in the hands of the D.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
LeBron outside. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together. And we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.